social interaction because of the hearing problem. They may be avoiding social interaction because they're embarrassed cutting food into small pieces, or that they don't like the way they look when they're chewing because they're chewing, and struggling to get something down. And also we see a change in nutritional intake because of unfamiliar foods. So what we're talking about there is maybe somebody is used to their spouse's cooking, they lost their spouse, or maybe they're getting their food now from Meals on Wheels, which is institutional food. It's rapidly, it's produced in mass quantities. And my father used to complain about Meals on Wheels that had no flavor, and he really longed for my mother's cooking, which always shocked me because throughout my childhood he complained about my mother's cooking. But it turns out when she was gone and he had Meals on Wheels, he missed it. Institutional food, so if they're in the hospital or in a nursing home, they're not crazy about that food, they eat less. So those are poor intake causes as well. Mentioned the loss of spouse, and then also the income, the financial aspect leads to some poor food choice. They have to buy day-old bread. They have to buy, they're eating more. I use that extreme example of cat food or dog food, but you're not buying really healthy fish meals. Go to look at the seafood counter. It's among the more expensive foods at the supermarket. It's not, so when people are forced into lower cost foods, they're eating more junk food and has less nutritional value. So can oral care make a difference? I have this blinking. Can I make it more clear that I think this point is important? I'm not so sure. And that is that there's no evidence that improvement in oral function, which is what you guys will be doing, results in dietary improvement. Multiple studies have shown this. Okay, so just fixing the dentition doesn't solve the problem. Can't emphasize this enough. There's improvement in perceived chewing ability when the person is asked. They say, yeah, I can chew better now that you fixed my teeth. But we find that elevating dental function is necessary, but not sufficient. The improvement in diet, if there is simultaneously improved function and concerted dietary intervention. So you have to encourage your patients to go back to the foods that they changed from once you've repaired their teeth. Repairing their teeth and sending them on their way is not enough. Talk to them about what they're eating and even maybe refer them to a dietitian if it seems like they have very specific problems related to their diet that you don't feel you can spend the time with or the competence. But in every case, you have to dietary intervention, talk about the food, talk about how they have to go back and try foods that they stopped eating because their teeth were not fixed, now that their teeth are fixed. Do not fix their teeth and say good luck. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And I'm going to just end with that and open up for any questions. Anyone?
Hi, Dr. Cantos. I was curious about that hand grip strength test. I've actually been indoor rock climbing recently. Is that like a specific nutrition, like a protein it's related to increased hand strength, or just a well-balanced diet?
Well-balanced diet, and I would say that there's probably not a relationship among people of varying levels of good health. It's more a test for people that are in really poor health.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Anything else? Feel free. I have a few minutes for change. Okay. I guess we'll end it there.